Hi there, and today I'm going to show you what I made when I visited my third Lego Minifigure Factory. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Lego Minifigure Factory is an activity at certain Lego stores where you can go and use a touchscreen to make your own customised minifigure. Now, I've done these at two stores in the UK so far, the one at Legoland Windsor and also the one in the London Leicester Square store. And I'll put links to those videos in the comments below. So first of all, here's the minifigure I made back in October 21 at Legoland Windsor. It's only the torso that gets personalised, but you can print on the front and on the back, and then you choose legs, head, hair and one accessory. So this is the one from Legoland Windsor. I've already changed the head and the hair for my Sigfig version, but you can see on the front here we've got Minifigures written there with a little ID card, and then on the back I've put the Classic Space logo, as I'm a big Classic Space fan, and I've put in space since 1978. So that was the first one I did back in October 2021. And with each minifigure you get a 1x3 white brick, and printed on one side it says where you got it, so this one says Legoland Windsor, and you type in your name on the touch screen and it prints that on the other side of the brick. So that was my first one, and here's my second one. They haven't had the head and the hair that I used for my Sigfig at either of the Minifigure factories, so again this one, like the first one, I swapped the head and the hair that I got from the factory with the ones that I used for my Sigfig. Now, as this one was made on New Year's Day in 2022 up in London, I've got a classic London red bus there and it says New Year 2022. And then on the reverse I've got Minifig Jez and a cow, and that was because I just had a Christmas present of the classic Lego farm with several cows. And like with Legoland Windsor, the 1x3 brick has the location printed on one side, so it says Lego Leicester Square, and I typed in Jez, so obviously that's what it printed on the reverse. Now, recently I was fortunate enough to visit the Lego store at Disney Springs in Florida. And they had some unique prints that you can only print on minifigures at that store. So we're going to have a quick look at the unique icons you can choose at that store, and of course the ones I used for my minifigure. Now, the Disney Springs store's actually got a large area roped off especially for the Minifigure Factory, and they've got 8 touchscreens, so up to 8 people can make minifigures at the same time. So first of all, you can choose what clothing you want, and there is a huge variety of different torso prints that you can use as your base of your minifigure. And if you want to, you can use the painter and draw on top of the torso using different sized brushes and different colours. And then of course there's all the decorations, and there are those specific ones which are unique to the Orlando Disney store. So there's an I Love Orlando one, a plain Orlando one, and a Florida one. Then of course at the end you can use the keyboard and add any text you want. And then here you can see the finished article of the torso that I made. And if you press the button, you can see the reverse. And then by pressing the 1-to-1 button, you can see what it looks like actual size, both the back and of course the front. Then when you're completely happy, you can press the green tick. It shows you a summary of your minifigure. You press the print icon and it gets sent off to be printed. Then while you wait, you choose your head, hair, legs and accessory. Unlike the other two stores I've been to, you can actually see your torsos being printed. I tried to film it was very difficult with the print head whizzing past, but you can just about see the front and the back of my minifigure being made. And here he is. There wasn't a great choice of head and headgear, so I chose the best hat and head that I could find. Also, we've been doing a lot of swimming, obviously, in Florida, like you do, so I put some nice blue shorts on him and gave him a pink rubber ring. So I swapped out the head and the hair, and I've also taken off the pink rubber ring and gives you a better view of the torso. So you can see the unique printed Orlando torso there, and then I added the words Disney World and 2022. And then on the back we used a plain blue torso, added that Orlando sticker which is unique to that store, and also the text Minifig Jez at the bottom. And of course, the same as the other stores, you get that unique printed brick which says Lego Disney Springs and Jez printed on the other side. And here we have all three together. I've visited 4 other Lego stores in the UK, and they are Southampton, Brighton, Birmingham and Sheffield, and none of them have a Minifigure Factory. It's only the one in London that I've found so far, but it's a really fun activity to do. So if you're ever at a store and it has a Minifigure Factory, I would thoroughly recommend doing it and getting a little unique memento of your visit. Please give me your comments below, especially if you've made one of these yourself. Tell me of your experiences of the Minifigure Factory. If you've liked this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and of course please do subscribe for more Lego videos.